जय श्री माता जी। हम सभी परम पूज्य श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों में प्रणाम करके अपनी कुंडलिनी उठाकर बंधन लेंगे। तीन महामंत्र और श्री गणेश मंत्र।
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो
Today it's a great day for me to celebrate the Christmas Eve in Pune. Pune is called as Punya in our ancient books. That means this is a place which is very holy, place of, we can say it is the city of holiness. And here to celebrate the birthday of Jesus is something so sensible, so correct, so proper, because he was nothing but punya, he was nothing but holiness, and that his birthday should be celebrated here is absolutely so sahaj that I started feeling, going back in the history, if Christ was born in Pune, what would have happened? But then I thought, supposing he was born here, then people all over the world would not have accepted him, because he had to be crucified. If he was not crucified, the sadists won't be happy. If they are not happy, they won't allow Christianity to spread. In the real sense of the word, I mean the Christianity. With all understanding, he was born in Jerusalem. It was a humble place, Jerusalem, very humble place. And he was born in a very humble place, in a, as you know, in the company of the cattle around him. And the whole birth took place in such a miraculous way that mother didn't have to suffer for that. Didn't have to go to any doctor or to any physician or anything. It was so spontaneous, so beautiful. He gave no trouble to mother throughout. His birth is one of the signs that he never gave any trouble to his mother. When we are in Sahaja Yoga, when we have to have a realization, perhaps people do not realize how much mother has to go through to raise the Kundalini, to achieve the realization. It's not an easy thing. He never argued with his mother, and he never troubled her, always obeyed her, because he knew who she was and he knew what he was. He knew the relationship very well, knew in the sense that it was a part and parcel of his understanding. In his nervous system he knew it. As we say, he had the prabodh. And so from the very beginning, when he was born, he was no trouble to his mother at all. Extremely obedient, kind, never pressing his time, always looking after her. Very protective. Such a great soul was born in Jerusalem. And there, what happened? Bethlehem, he was born near Jerusalem. But there what happened? As you know, the three kings came from far off. Nobody knew about his birth in the surroundings, say in the Jerusalem area or Bethlehem area. Nobody bothered. But from very far off, 3 great kings came to see him. It's very symbolic that to the people who were nearer, closer to him, it was nothing. They were so gross. They had no sensitivity. And from miles away, they started walking, coming on the camel, sometimes resting the night, days in and days out. They traveled with the help of the star and came to that little abode which was in Bethlehem. In a small little place to arrive with that humility. How sensitive they must be. They forgot their position in life, they forgot their own wealth and all those things they have been enjoying. To them it was the greatest thing, the greatest pilgrimage to go all the way to see the little child who was not talking, he was not doing anything. They felt it's a privilege to honor him. Just to honor him, just to pay him honor. What was the need? The little child would not even recognize. He did. That's a different point. But just to pay the honor, they must have gone through very great difficulties to go down to Bethlehem. It was not a city, it was a village where there was no place for them to rest. God knows where they stayed. They had no hotels like this in those days. God knows where they stayed. They dressed up very well because they have to see the King of Kings. They were properly dressed with great humility. They bowed before the little child. That's only possible if you are that sensitive, at that distance, to know that there's a great soul born. Thank God it was not Kali Yuga of that kind, and that is today. That the sensitivities in the Kali Yuga are so finished that people can't feel the divinity. They cannot see the divinity. They have no sense of beauty. They have no sense of anything that is pure, holy or auspicious. Spontaneously, Sahaj, they all came down to see the great child born, because it was the work of the divine to create such a great child just out of the punyas, nothing but punyas, nothing but holiness, that this child was created, and that they knew about it. They came all the way. Today is such a great day for me, that in that place where people were so gross, nobody knew what Christ was. Child was born in a manger. And today in this great holy place we are celebrating his birthday. This is a real honor we are paying to him. By that we are honored. It's a great privilege that in this holy place we are giving him that honor. It's our privilege. By that he doesn't become big, he doesn't become great. It's you who are honoring him, because you see the greatness in that personality. Thank God human beings have at least this much, little bit left in them, that they appreciate the greatness of others, little bit. So you all have come from so many countries here, from all over, not with those difficulties, of course. They have been all put right not with audience or anything, but you are here to celebrate his birthday in this holy place, which should have been the right place for him to be born, and not that horrible place where he was crucified later. It's doubly glorifying that we are celebrating his birthday here. Though even this city is very much spoilt in the Kali Yuga, very much ruined, but is surrounded by the vibrations of many saints who have built up this city. That's why it is called as a Punya Nagari. And anybody who tries to spoil the vibrations of this place is thrown out. This you have seen in many cases. Though we can see lots of negative forces have tried to penetrate inside this place, your presence here should clear this city also and create that atmosphere that Christ would like to see on this earth. It said that Christ is to be born within us. What sort of a place we have in our heart for Christ to be born? Is it the same gross place where he took his birth? Or is it the place of holiness in our heart? If he is being born in the same sort of a place, are we going to again crucify him? Or we are going to make our heart clean, holy, auspicious, like a lotus, so that when he is born in that heart, he resides in a way that is behoving his own personality. When we respect ourselves, we respect him. Let us have a heart of that kind. It's very easy to give a lecture on this, very easy to give lecture, but it's difficult to establish that heart. And that heart, which is of that level and that quality, can only make Christ happy. Otherwise, he cannot be happy. We still indulge into gross processes and gross understanding, gross relationships, gross procedures. We still do not take to the holy procedures. In the holy procedure, there is no sacrifice. Is a sacrifice. Everything is enjoyment. No duty is without joy. Everything you do has to be from the heart. Because you are doing from the heart, it has to be a beautiful thing. It's very easy to say that we follow Christ. What do you follow? Are you going to follow him up to the cross? Where are you following? Which part of his life you are following? You are all realized souls. You are born again. As Christ has said, you are to be born again. Alright, now you are born again. Then what are you doing about it? Cleanse your heart. Cleanse your heart. Then I still find that jealousies, there is a problem of temperaments between different people. Still groups are formed. We live in little groups of, say, this country, that country, this group, that group. Then I find also people just fighting for little things, missing all the points of joy. This has to change. I do not want at this happy occasion to tell you the hazardous life Christ had to lead. He lived only for such a short time. The kind of life he led with all that he had is remarkable. And what a pure life he led. What a pure heart he had. And one single desire in his heart was to bring down the kingdom of God. That should be our desire. In our collective, we have to understand we have to bring down the kingdom of God. Are we sufficiently supporting that? Have we got the foundations within us? Can we withstand all that upon our shoulders? It is said in Marathi that forgiveness is the decoration of a Veera. Veera is the brave. Only the brave could forgive. Now, how many of us really know how to forgive others and to love others? So many write that, Mother, my heart is like a stone. So now you jump in the sea. What are you doing here? Stones must go to the sea. Or they say, my heart is not open. I say, why do you write like this? Because I am very, very frank and honest. With whom are you honest? For such people, there is no Saj. They should really leave Saj Yoga and go away. Saj Yoga is meant for people who have a very large heart, where Christ could be adored. He is to be bestowed upon that great heart of yours. In every way, one has to enlarge the heart. That's why I think William Blake very clearly said that England should be the Jerusalem. But only by saying that William Blake said so, one should know that it's complete darkness there, complete darkness. He's hoping against hopes. Large-heartedness is missing among the people who live on the heart. As you know about the French, they call themselves Christians. Italians who have so-called Christianity have the worst pictures. So licentious, so horrible, so much against Christ. It's very surprising how we can do such things to bring bad name to him and to the whole world where you represent him. People think Christianity means licentiousness, permissiveness, drunkenness, abandonment of all the values. While Christ was just the opposite of it. Absolutely. He did not need any values. He was gunatit, he was dharmatit, everything. But how he lived on this earth, such an ideal. So before us, we have got a great ideal. We don't have to follow the ideals of these horrible kings who lived there. We have to follow the ideal of Christ and those kings who followed the ideal of Christ. Because if you are following him, the part that you are following has to be the essence of Christ's life is a pure life of love and sacrifice. This is what one has to follow. Throughout his life, he has been using this essence just to establish himself in our Agya Chakra. And that's what is worked very, very hard to do that. Let us not do anything to let him down in our character. You just put a test to yourself. Do you think Christ would have done this? Do you think Christ would have accepted this? A simple test can tell you that Christ is the measuring rod for all our qualities. That is how we move. That's the standard. Not that he is only the light, that he is the Nirakara, he is Omkara, he is Shri Ganesha. But all that has come to life. He lived like us, like a human being. And in his life, what he would never have done, would have never compromised, would never have accepted, would never have digested. We cannot have it. This is what today, on this holy land of Punyapatanam, we have to say. Sitting down here, we have to feel it. Let's have that decision within ourselves. Let our hearts open out. Let's have Christ blossoming in our lotuses, in the fragrance of our heart. We all have it. Let that spirit be awakened in this beautiful place which is built by the saints, the ancient saints of this country. Let that Ganesha awaken within ourselves, that holiness, that auspiciousness. May God bless you all. Today's special day is very joyous that you are all here. And they all want to thank you very much for being here on a Christmas day. And I would like to thank all the Pune Sahajogis for arranging this so beautifully, so nicely, making you comfortable, looking after you so well. They are working day in and day out. I promised them one thing, that very soon we'll be able to start a proper meditation center here, and by God's grace everything should work out. I'm going to ask the commissioner to help us out, and they are all very anxious to help us out. Imagine what a place it is. The commissioner is with us, the collector is with us, the commissioner of police is with us. They are all so much anxious to help Sahajog. What a country it is, what a place it is we are in here. So I hope we'll be able to establish some sort of a good meditation place here for them. That's one point. And the second thing is the way they have organized in this short time. Because this we decided in Nasik only, that will give them 2 days more for Pune, definitely. The way they organized everything for you near Dehu was so remarkable. All food, everything to be arranged into that place is really, I tell you, we can't do that. We all put together can't do it. The way they have managed, the way they had it, and these are the marriage days to get everything done. We have to thank them very much for making you comfortable here. I wish we had a list of people who would be coming to Ganpatipure. But unfortunately, I don't have the list. I hope most of them who have organized it would be there. We would like to honor them when they come to Ganpatipure on the program we are having. That first, we are having a puja, and evening time we will be having presentations from the Western Sahajogis for the Indian Sahajogis. So that night we'll spend. And next day we are going to have haldi in the morning and the marriages in the evening. Luckily, we have also arranged for all of you to go down to Mahabaleshwar. After the wedding, all the wedding people, married people can go there and stay there next day, so that you will get a room to yourself and you will be very comfortable. It's a very beautiful health resort, or you can call it, it's a very beautiful hill station. So all has been arranged. I think God is very kind. It's all arranged so well. In all this comfort and all this enjoyment, we have to know that all this is given to us to be shared with others. It's not only that we should have everything. We have to share it with others. For that we have to work very hard. We have to get more people and more people and more people. Only thing, I just want my health to be all right, so that I can do 1 or 2 more tours like this. Because sometimes I feel that it's a bit too much. I should stop it. But by God's grace again, somehow I don't feel tired. And things are being managed so well. If there has been any problem, anything, you should mind. Now next trip we are going to Brahmapuri, which you all liked very much. It's all going to be arranged in Brahmapuri. You know what it is like. Those people who are older, who have any difficulties, we have made arrangements for them also. So try to help them out, because I don't want them to suffer physically, because we are all going to a jungle. Actually it's a jungle, as you know that. So all the programs are being nicely laid down. You won't have any problems. And we'll have a nice time in Brahmapuri. After Brahmapuri, as you know, we are going not to Mallarpet, but to another place called Atit, and then to Koinanagar, and next day you will be in Ganpatipure, which you will definitely say, Mother, you have brought us to the most beautiful spot ever known. Everything is going to be arranged, but I want to warn you, it's a place very far-fetched. There's nothing there. You have to get everything from Kolhapur. So one should go with a mind of helping them than to find faults. If you have to do a little work, you will know how difficult it is. So not to find any faults, not to feel unhappy, but to be satisfied. And that's where the sea and Shri Ganesha meet. It's a very beautiful spot. Nowhere you will find this. That's the place where sea and Shri Ganesha meet. Not only that, but when it is a high tide, then the water starts coming through the Nabhi of Shri Ganesha. And only the lower part of the body you see there. The upper part, the head, is the whole of the mountain, which you can walk around and give a pradakshina. It's a beautiful spot. At least to me. Maybe my ideas about beauty are a little different, maybe. But to me it's so beautiful, so peaceful. And there everybody will clear out. But don't have complaints and preoccupied ideas and a brain that is all the time trying to attack others. Have a simple mind like a child. You are going to Ganesha's place after all. You see, you are surrendering yourself to Shri Ganesha. So to be a simple person to go there. Very simple. And you will find the place is so beautiful, so full of vibration, that you will clear out in no time. Everything will clear out. It's a very wonderful place. That's what I think. I hope it will work out with you the same way. So may God bless you. We are looking forward for a nice new year. And we'll celebrate our new year there. So I wish you a very, very happy, prosperous and a divine new year for all the countries.
From where I stand in the sunrise, I behold the land right before my eyes. Their attachments dissolve, their body is healed.
Not nearly.
Worldly riddles are solved, sacred truths revealed.
No, inside there, in front.
In the presence, in peace, plagued no more by dreams.
I don't know what's the matter.
What mighty
Why can't you put it in his mouth?
For what yet might be. Subtle color, subtle light, a land cool and pure. Joy by day, peace by night, mother's presence is there. Her smile is the sun, her radiance the moon. In the water she runs, in the clouds she moves. She laughs in the leaves of the trees as they blow. Her fragrance unfolds in the flowers that grow. From where I stand in the sunrise, I behold a land right before my eyes. I can reach that land by my dear mother's grace. She takes my hand, I set the pace. I can dwell in that land, watch the play from above, and one with the truth in God's kingdom of love.
Sing that. She's got in her hand business. It's a good one. That one if they can sing. She's got the whole of USA in her hand. To begin with, you see, we'll give a little impetus first of all. Everyone can sing, yes. You need a little bit impetus with that.
Yes.
Only one that you can sing without any paper. Indians have not heard this song, so they'll be very happy. Pune people. She sang it in Nasik.
CG. All right.
Rather serious, all of you. Bit too serious. Find all of you are very serious.
She's got the whole world in her hand. 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 She's got the baby Jesus in her hand. She's got the baby Jesus in her hand. She's got the baby Jesus in her hand. She's got the whole world in her hand. She's got the whole Barata in her hand. She's got the whole Barata in her hand. She's got the whole Barata in her hand. She's got the whole world in her hand. She's got all the deities in her hand. She's got all the deities in her hand. She's got all the deities in her hand. She's got the whole world in her hand. She's got the sun and the moon in her hand. She's got the sun and the moon in her hand. She's got the sun and the moon in her hand. She's got the whole world in her hand. She's got all the stars in her hand. She's got all the stars in her hand. She's got all the stars in her hand. She's got the whole world in her hand. She's got all the rudras in her hand. She's got all the rudras in her hand. She's got all the yugas in her hand. She's got the whole world in her hand. She's got all the seekers in her hand. She's got all the seekers in her hand. She's got all the seekers in her hand. She's got the whole world in her hand. She's got all the vibrations in her hand. She's got all the vibrations in her hand. She's got all the vibrations in her hand. She's got the whole world in her hand.
cool breeze. In her hand she's got the cool breeze. In her hand she's got the cool breeze. In her hand she's got the whole world in her hand. She's got all the marriages. In her hand she's got all the marriages. In her hand she's got all the marriages. In her hand she's got the whole world in her hand.
She's got all the blessings.
In her hand she's got all the blessings. In her hand she's got all the blessings. In her hand she's got the whole world in her hands. She's got all the Saja Yogis. In her hand she's got all the Saja Yogis. In her hand she's got all the Saja Yogis. In her hand she's got the whole world in her hands.
She's got the United States.
In her hand she's got the United States. In her hand she's got the United States. In her hand she's got the whole world in her hand. What?
She's got the whole
Mother India.
In her hand she's got the Mother India. In her hand she's got the Mother India. In her hand she's got the whole world in her hands.
She's got the
All the nations.
In her hand she's got all the nations. In her hand she's got all the nations. In her hand she's got the whole world in her hands.
She's got the whole world.
In her hand she's got the whole world. In her hand she's got the whole world. In her hand she's got the whole world in her hands. Doug and I had a song that was written by Christine from the Boston Ashram, who isn't on tour, and from Otto. You sang it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the one we sang. I'm sorry. This one was written. This was written by Doug. He'd always been a seeker of truth, believing he'd find the way. The path was there, he knew it was, but which one he just couldn't say. He felt that he had reached the end and sadly sat down in despair. And then he gazed upon a new light, the answer he sought was there. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da la da 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 da. La da 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 da. He entered the room and took a near seat and silently said a prayer. And then behold, upon the stage a woman was suddenly there. He felt such love just filled the room, and peace came and settled within. It's strange how when a man can't find God, God seems to come to him. La da 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 da, la da 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 da.
Two ladies have a song.
Two ladies have a song? Ah.
Then we'll sing Teach Us Vibrations.
Okay.
End it with that. Unless we can squeeze more in.
Mother, this is an ancient Hebrew song, and the words say how good and joyful it is for all the brothers to live as one in peace. Ine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Ine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Ine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Ine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Ine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Ine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Ine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Ine ma tov shevet achim gam yachad. Ine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Ine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Ine ma tov, ine ma tov, la 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 la. Ine ma tov, ine ma tov, la 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 la.
What about other countries also have to say? Or
Most people were saying they wanted to hear us sing Teach Us Vibrations again.
Yeah. They want to sing Teach Us Vibrations.
Okay. Huh? Yes. No. There.
do you have the words?
No, I don't have the words written down. Come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirit, enlighten our nation. Come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirits, enlighten our nation. Shri Lord Ganesha of wisdom and purity, be our foundation and be our security. Give us direction and show us the way to our Kundalini, so that we may say, come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirit, enlighten our nation. Shri Brahmadeva, the one who created the whole of the universe, the humans and devas. Shri Saraswati, your Shakti is with us to make us spontaneous, creative and spirit. Come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirit, enlighten our nation. Shri Vishnu, preserve
serving the world's resolutions, sustaining the Dharma for our evolution. Shri Lakshmi, the essence of family and home, we gratefully honor thee. Please keep us from wrong. Come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirit, enlighten our nation. Shri Guru Dattatreya, primordial teacher, the one who helps God is your greatest feature. You teach us the unity, show us the right way, bring joy to our seeking and the divine play. Come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirit, enlighten our nation. Shri Shiva, Parvati, Shri Sita and Ram, Mother and Father, our heart is your home. In your sacred throne is our joy-giving vent, our spirit residing, awaiting ascent. Come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirit, enlighten our nation. To teach us your grandeur, Shri Krishna, you came. We honor you, we serve you, we speak of your name. The truth of the Gita, the fame of your deeds, from paths of delusions make us all free. Come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirit, enlighten our nation. Jesus from Mary in Bethlehem born, a criminal young peasant is your divine form. You take us to heaven through the narrow gate. For your second coming we humbly await. Come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirit, enlighten our nation. Mother Mataji, we thank thee again for clearing our chakras and helping us mend, giving realization and making us whole, and teaching us that we are all just one soul. Come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirit, enlighten our nation. Come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirit, enlighten our nation. Come Shri Mataji, teach us vibrations, awaken our spirits, enlighten our nation.
अब हम सब मिलकर परम पूज्य श्री माता जी की आरती करेंगे।
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जग में संकट कारण कितने लिए अवतार माँ, कितने लिए अवतार। विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा। तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ, सुख ही मिला उसको। बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, लौट के ना जाना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। मानव में अवतर के कर दिया उजियाला, माँ कर दिया उजियाला। कलयुग में माया है, कलयुग में माया है, फिर भी पहचाना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। संत जनों की धरती है भारत माता, माँ है भारत माता। इस धरती पर आकर, इस धरती पर आकर, दुख से दूर करना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जब दिल में आए तब मधुर संगीत सुन लो, माँ मधुर संगीत सुन लो। होए सके जो सेवा, होए सके जो सेवा, हमसे करा लेना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माता जी, जय निर्मल माता जी, दिल में सदा रहना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी। श्री निर्मल साक्षात् श्री कलकी साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माता जी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः बोलो श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
Thank you.